Well, good morning. We are out for a beautiful walk today here in lovely Hua Hin, Thailand. And it's a windy day today. It's cloudy. And you know what? I just love it. I love it when the weather changes like this. It's nice and cool. It's not humid, nothing. It's a perfect day to go for a walk. And if it starts to rain on us, we'll duck into a restaurant and we'll be just fine. This is one of the best videos that I get to make every month, and it is giving you a 30-day assessment. Now, I'm here in Thailand, which means I get 60 days on arrival. So we're gonna be here for a while, but I'm still gonna do my 30-day assessment because I'm gonna change locations. I'm gonna change where I am in Thailand. So I've been here now in beautiful Hua Hin, Thailand, and I've been here for about 30 days. I am going to talk to you about where I stayed, how much I paid for it. I even changed rooms so that I could show you a more high-end room and a lower cost room at this really nice hotel. I'll give you a little bit of information about where I stayed in Bangkok as well. We'll talk about transportation as well, what it cost for me to get around while I was here. And we'll compare these with what it would have cost if I stayed back in the US in my home state of Hawaii. Oh my God, I can only imagine. I definitely would not have been able to afford that. We're gonna talk about food costs. I'm gonna take you today to some great restaurants. I'll try to get you to a couple of places that are low priced so you can see what I pay. Every once in a while I do splurge on a higher priced meal, but not that often. I generally eat your $4, $5 meals here in Thailand, and I'm gonna show those to you today. We are gonna talk about living low cost here in Thailand, and specifically in beautiful Hua Hin, Thailand, for the last 30 days. We've got a lot to cover today, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. For 30 days, I have lived in this beautiful location, Hua Hin, Thailand, and I've enjoyed the people, the food, the cost of living, and we're gonna cover all of it in this video. Let's talk about our cost of housing. First of all, I'm gonna show you where I stayed in Bangkok, and then when I got here to beautiful Hua Hin, Thailand, where I stayed as well. In fact, I stayed in 2 different rooms at the hotel here in this beautiful location. I'm gonna show you what they look like, and I'm gonna show you what the costs were. Let's go ahead and do that now. In Bangkok, I like to spend a few nights, maybe like 2 nights, 3 nights, and then I move on to a lower cost part of Thailand. I do this all the time. Nana City Hotel is where I love to stay, $30 a night. That's about double what I pay when I go to a lower cost part of Thailand. But I enjoy staying here, and I get a lot done when I'm in Bangkok, the big city. I get a lot of little things taken care of, and then I either jump on a train or on a bus and head somewhere else. In Hua Hin, I stayed at the Castaway. Castaway is a really nice hotel, friendly staff, and they have different priced rooms. I stayed in 2 different rooms to show you the different costs. This is the $18 a night room, and then I stayed also in a $15 a night room, which I'll show you here in a moment. Back in the United States, I would have paid $2,600 a month just for housing. That's for rent or mortgage, either way, $2,600 a month. No way. My total cost of housing this month was about $500 a month. Yep. That's why I live this lifestyle, because I can live low cost overseas, affordable. They had coffee every morning. I just loved it. I came downstairs. I would make myself a nice coffee and just kick back here. It's a beautiful location. It's a really nice hotel. The Castaway, again, the staff that works here, fantastic. This is the $15 a night, so you can see the difference. The place has all utilities included, of course. Very strong Wi-Fi, which I really enjoyed. And the location is close to pretty much everything. The second biggest cost that affect people is going to be, of course, the cost of food. That's expensive. I'm going to be showing you through this video the cost of food. I won't just push them all together, but I'm going to show you great restaurants that I went to. Let's go to one now, and then later on in the video, I'll take you to another one so you can see what I'm paying for food while I'm staying here in Hua Hin, Thailand. Let's go. This is a great example of a little family-owned restaurant and coffee shop. Bloom Coffee has two sides, a restaurant and coffee side. Okay, this is the restaurant part here. I was early because I came here to grab coffee. I love coming here for coffee. And so they're just kind of getting all their vegetables and everything ready for the day. This is the coffee side. Great place to go for a cappuccino. It's $2 for a nice hot cappuccino and big, comfortable chairs that I can sit in and relax. They have Wi-Fi available. This is an example, and I'm going to show you more examples throughout the course of this video. Places I go eat, how much I spend. I just broke it up for the video. This is a coffee shop. I'm going to show you some low-cost meals throughout the video as well. Back in my home country, I probably spend about $600-700 a month for food, and in Thailand, I can cut that in half. I can cut my food bill in half, absolutely. And I love that. That makes my life affordable. It's about living a quality life, not quantity. That is what minimalism is. I get to live a comfortable retirement. By the way, if you have any questions about healthcare costs, travel healthcare as a nomad, the first link in the description will answer a lot of those questions for you. Just check out that first link in the description. Behind the scenes, when I'm not videotaping, this is the way I get my meals. So we have chicken curry here. Chicken curry, not spicy. Okay, I'll get one of those. The watermelon. I think I'm gonna get one of these here. I get one. Ooh, good. Of course, for videos, I like to sit down at restaurants and show those to you, but this is the way that I eat on an everyday basis. This whole meal cost me $2. It was 60 baht for all of this. And you can just add more in. Like sometimes I'll grab the little banana breads that they make, and then I'll have that in my room to have with coffee, and that just adds like $1. That's it. Living in Thailand this way, I cut my food bill in half. What about cost of transportation? What is it costing me to get around while I'm here in this beautiful location? I'm going to show you what it costs for me to take the train, and then I'll show you some of the transports that I used while I was here for this 30 days and what they cost me as well. And I didn't have to pay for a car. That's the best part, you know. What I'm trying to show you is not only the cost of living for me, but what it would have cost back in my home country as well. And I tell you what, I am so glad that I'm not paying for an automobile. Automobiles just made me broke for years. I'm tired of paying for automobiles. Okay, let's talk about transportation costs. Let's go. An affordable and fun way to get around locations in Thailand is by train. The rail system in Thailand is very well developed, and there are lots of different routes that you can take. I recommend getting your ticket early, get it online, because these trains do fill up. You have choices of what class to sit in. There are sleepers as well that fold down so that you can rest and sleep if you're on a long journey. And then for me, I bring this little butt pad that you see under my arm here, because long rides like this on a plane or a bus or a train, I need that for my sciatic pain. Ouch. But I'll tell you right now, this was a comfortable trip. The seats were comfortable. There were sleepers available for people. And I took this between Bangkok and making my way to Hua Hin. Once I was here, I jumped on one of these crazy scooters. These are a great way to get around. They cost about $3. They'll get you anywhere you want to go. Yes, they are a little bit sketchy, and I understand some people don't like them because they're a little dangerous. I get you. And then, of course, you have tuk-tuks. This tuk-tuk cost me the same. It cost me $3, and I can go pretty much anywhere in Hua Hin that I wanted. I love to take a tuk-tuk like this. It's a lot safer. It's still fun. Sometimes they have like loud music playing. But yeah, transportation costs, I don't want to pay $500 a month for a car, or some people even pay like $1,000. No way. What about healthcare costs? Well, I pay about $100 a month for my healthcare coverage. You don't have to get the same plans that I do. You get the plan that's right for you, okay? When I look for healthcare coverage, what I'm looking for is I want to make sure it covers emergency bills, like emergency costs, ambulance, ER. 2, I want it to be able to cover a few days in the hospital if I need to have a few days in the hospital. And 3, I want it to be able to expatriate me back to the US in case of an emergency. That's what I look for in my healthcare costs.
I can't talk about healthcare in Thailand without talking about getting my massages, because massages are part of how I do self-care. It's going to cost me about $6 to $9 to get a 1-hour foot and leg massage every week. And then about every 2 weeks, I do a 2-hour full body Thai massage, which is going to cost me probably between let's say between $12 and $15, something like that. And usually I give a $3 tip to the masseuse. You know, for healthcare for one person back in the US, it costs maybe about $1,000, starting maybe about $600, but that's for lousy insurance that really won't do anything. It's just insanity. And I've cut my cost of healthcare down to a fraction of that. And getting these massages are very important for me. They're important for circulation, for just kind of taking care of my muscles in general, because I do a lot of walking and I work out every day in my room. I do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. I do isometric arm workout, and I try to find places where I can do pull-ups as well in every town that I visit. Oh, look at this with the wooden dowel. Ooh, man, this is like sore on the bottom of my feet, but it's so important. I love to get my Thai massages every month.
What about cell phone costs? Well, I can tell you that I pay for an international plan, and that is a lot more than what the average traveler needs. I need lots of data, so I pay for a lot of data. But the average traveler doesn't need that much data. I think just a SIM card will work for a lot of people. And a SIM card can be $5, it can be $20, but I pay more. So you're gonna see that I pay about $100 a month for my international plan. That's a lot more data than most people need, but it works for me. I am constantly using data, and I need to be connected even when the Wi-Fi in my hotel goes down. I need connection, not only to run this channel, but also I need it because I am running an investment business. As I'm traveling, I'm running my investment business. That's how I fund my lifestyle, is through dividend stocks. I need access to that so I can either buy more or make adjustments to my portfolio. So I need connectivity. Most people don't, though. You don't need that much.
I have just loved my time here in Hua Hin. What a beautiful place to go. And I will come back again. Now that they have the new visa laws that allow you to stay 60 days when you arrive in Thailand, I have to pick a couple of destinations. And I don't mind traveling here at all. Traveling on the train was fine. They do have bus as well, but the train worked great. They do have laundry services available. 30 baht for 10 kilogram, that's great. And they're located usually behind the hotels and things along that. It's all there. It's all available. For me, I'm traveling with only one backpack as a minimalist all over the world. I just buy these little downy packets, and laundry basically costs me 25 cents. I just do it in my room. When you think about it, I don't necessarily need to do all the clothes that I carry, and I don't carry that much, but I need to do maybe 3 to 4 items, and that's what I do. I just make a nice little warm water like this, and then I put it inside and push it around, let it soak for a while, you know. When it gets done, I take it out and rinse everything. Hang it up and let it dry, and just hope that we don't have a windstorm.
Have I missed something in this video? If I did, let me know. What have I missed in this video when it comes to 30-day costs? I would like to know. If you put something in the comment section that you would like me to add to these, outstanding. I'll do my best to do that in future videos. This is one of the most fun videos that I make because I get a chance to summarize what it costs for 30 days living overseas compared to living back in my home state, which I could not have done. I am making about $2,000 a month income from my investments. That would not fund my lifestyle back in the US. In fact, it's below the poverty line, and I wouldn't even be able to pay for housing back in the US. But it's paid for this last 30 days. I'm giving you the real numbers.
With recommendation from the hotel staff, they told me to go to the Yellow Bus. What a great restaurant this was. It's all locals. I was the only foreigner that was here eating. Everybody is just relaxing, having a good time. What a beautiful place. And the meals were fantastic. I couldn't believe the prices and the size of the meals.
Oh, thank you. Oh, man. Woo-hoo. Thank you so much.
This is chicken steak with spaghetti. You can choose what type of spaghetti. You could actually make several choices about this. This meal came up to $6. And let's talk about that. A lot of people that are retired back in the West, food is a big issue. It's very expensive. They're choosing between paying their utilities and paying for food, which means they're very careful about what they eat. And sometimes I don't think they eat very healthy, or they don't eat enough calories. This is not a healthy way to be in our retirement. And this is the way I live overseas. I fund my retirement just fine. A $6 meal like this, what would that be back in the Western countries? Would that maybe be a microwave small biscuit thing or something? It's ridiculous. You actually can live comfortable living overseas this way retired. It changes your whole outlook.
I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. We got a chance to talk about one of the most important videos that I put out, which is a 30-day cost of living assessment. On this channel, I actually show you where I stay, the prices, what I eat, the prices, transportation to and from areas, how much it costs. And I know some of you have been asking me to start adding airfare costs. I'll start looking into that. What happens is I tend to buy the airfare ahead of time, and by the time I get, on the plane, it maybe is 2 months later. But I'll start looking into that. I know some of you have been asking for airfare costs. But overall, I really enjoy making these assessment videos. They're a lot of fun. And I hope that I'm not missing anything. If I am, let me know in the comment section. Do you want to know more about this lifestyle? Living low cost and traveling overseas as a minimalist with one backpack? Well, like and subscribe to the video and come along with, because that's what we do here, and we're going to keep doing it for many years to go. If you want to know more about the equipment that I travel with, if you want to know about the great sandals that I've been traveling with now for years, and they've gotten me through protecting my feet, there's a link in the description for them. If you want to know about the backpack that I've been traveling with, that backpack has lasted me 7 going on 8 years. There's a link in the description for that as well. Okay, new place next video. New place here in Thailand. Looking forward to it. We'll talk again soon. Aloha.
I thought I was safe going out to enjoy myself in the evening, but jumping up on the table to tear out jugular veins is the mad dog of Hua Hin. Just look at him. A vicious beast. Fangs of steel, claws of iron, razor blade sharp, ready to tear me from limb to limb.
I pay $100 a month for health care. Okay, let's try it again. All right, try it again.
And of course, being in my 50s, every 30 days I need to pick up a Diet Coke. Absolutely. So nice that they keep Diet Coke here. Interesting, they put it next to the black hair dye, though. That's strange.